Great rising, abundance and gratitude. Abundance and gratitude to all. Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. It's 5:51 where I am right now. And so I wasn't sure if I wanted to address this, but I'm going to address it. I'm going to address it. So then that way we don't got to talk about it no more. You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all can if somebody wants to. I mean, I don't got no control over what nobody talk about or what they say or their opinions, or I really don't give a fuck, to be honest with you. I really don't. If it's not movement, forward movement on anything, I really don't give a fuck. And you have to be like that in life. You do. You know what I'm saying? Because people will try to feed you their feelings and their emotions and their perspectives on things. Like I'm open to listening to perspectives and to things. Like I rather listen before I speak. You know what I'm saying? I love to sit back and observe shit and see what it is versus me wanting to or thinking that I know something. You know, I'm gonna speak on myself because I feel like a lot of people likes to speak on other people's shit and comment on what other people got going on. And this just happening. This happening in the world everywhere, right? But when you come up over here, I just want you to know what it is. Like I had downloaded the app, and so now I'm able to see all of the messages that you guys leave. At first, I wasn't able to see um, a lot of the messages underneath the video, so I'm just now responding to shit from 2 months ago, 3 months ago. That you guys posted, and to all of you guys, to all of you guys that to all of you old, not old, I'm sorry, to all of the people that's been here from the beginning, I just want to let you know that I appreciate you and thank you. You know, um, for those who've supported my channel, and even though you seen me when I was up and when I was down, I wanted you to see that that was placed there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here and just try to put out the good, you know what I'm saying? Or when I'm looking good or when I'm doing good mentally, spiritually. Nah, I want you to see the good, bad, the real. Like I'm real, you know what I'm saying? So it's been times when I've been on here. I'm like, y'all get y'all a drink because I needed a drink. I was going through some shit. Let's talk about some real shit. Let me pull on this energy. Let me see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm checking the comments or whatever, and it was a lot. And so those that I did get back to and those that was, said things that was very, I appreciate you guys for your support once again. But I mean, there's some people that, there's some ladies that had some things to say about my garments, my clothes and shit. Like, you feel me? Like, it's too much shit going on in your life for you to be worried about what my shit look like up over here, or what I'm wearing, or what I'm showing, what skin I'm showing. That shit don't matter. I got something way, way more valuable, and that's just the lessons that I've had throughout life, and the fact that I'm able to do the things that I do and see how I see. The fact that I'm that Source trusted me with an infinite amount of information to share. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't just wake up and get this shit. I had to go through every step that you see from the beginning of me starting this YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? So as far as me getting drunk on here, and yeah, I've been got loaded on here a couple times, probably a few times. It don't fucking matter. That's my business. If you don't like it, unsubscribe and take your ass somewhere else. I'm not taking it down because it's a part of my truth. I'm not gonna hide it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hiding shit. I got shit going on in my life, just like you do, just like everybody else. And that's why you shouldn't give a fuck about what the next motherfucker think about you, because they gonna make your shit to be the worst out. They gonna make your shit like you a immerser. You know what I'm saying? And like you did some shit that you know what I'm saying? Like you didn't ended the whole motherfucking world. That's what people try to do and say things, and that's how powerful words is. And some people can't take that. Some people are not equipped or haven't worked, like, created a place within them to be able to take the criticism of others. That's why you see people unaliving themselves and stuff. And people just don't care. It's that much motherfucking hate in people. You know what I'm saying? Now that ain't never ran across my motherfucking mind as far as somebody on here saying some shit to me. Because in that aspect, I'm that secure in myself to where I ain't let a motherfucker run me into nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know who the fuck I am. I know what I stand on. I know my heart. And it shows. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta say too much. It's my actions. You get what I'm saying? And so, yeah, anybody that feels some type of kind of way, at any moment, you can always unsubscribe and take your ass somewhere else. If I want to get on here today and have a drink and get drunk on this motherfucker, this is my motherfucking channel. I can do what the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you don't fucking like it, move around. Move the fuck around. I don't give a fuck what walk of life you come from. I don't care if you get up and go to church every motherfucking day. I don't care if you don't fucking cuss. If you don't cuss, get the fuck off of here. If you don't like to hear me cussing. I don't care how old you are, because you know what? At some point, we all went through the same shit at different times, in different ways. We all done been through some shit. Some of the most, some of the most religious motherfuckers, or some of the motherfuckers is so high and mighty, then did some of the hardest motherfucking drugs and fucked the most niggas. You know what I'm saying? Some of the men, most of the motherfucking men, don't take care of their motherfucking kids. Don't say shit to me about nothing if you ain't checked your motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't went in your closet. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm where I'm supposed to be at. We're going to get to the message, but I want you to listen to me. So I just want you to know that those that did leave comments that I'm just now seeing, you know what I'm saying? These is old comments, but y'all still be saying shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, if I want to drink on here and get drunk, I will. Who gonna do? Who is it hurting, or who is it? You know what I'm saying? Like click off. You have a choice. You have free will. Just like you made the choice to click on this motherfucker, sit here and get your fingers in type. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You have enough going on in your life to where it's nothing that is going on with me and my shit that should be able to affect you to where you even have a thought in your mind. You need to work on that to where it bothers you or anything. You feel me? Because I'm not portraying to be something that I'm not. I'm being me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't portraying to be shit. It's growth. It's growth in those videos. You know what I'm saying? It's healing in those videos. It's wisdom in those videos. It's knowledge in them videos. And can't nobody do what I do. And can't nobody do it like me. Can't not one of you people on here, now one of you souls, do what I do. You can't. Because individually, we all have our own gifts and we all bring purpose to a part of this creation. We all stand out and different, but just perfect to help if that's what we choose to do. Perfect to do what it is that we do. They talking about is no perfection. I'm perfect in what I do. I ain't perfect, but I'm perfect. I have a beautiful gift, beautiful gifts. That's perfect. That I sharpen every day. I take care, I clean, I learn myself, I cleanse myself every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people that has a lot to say about you, they don't be doing the same thing. So just word to the wise. Fuck what they got to say. Fuck what they think about you. When they say some shit, dismiss it. They talking about themselves. If you do something, don't be humiliated or feel bad because you didn't have the best day, because you wasn't at your best that day and people seeing you. I chose to be here. I chose to be on a platform and share my life and share me. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna get what motherfuckers give in Hollywood. This ain't no Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, shit going on, but it's real life. This real. And that's just what it is. All right, we're gonna get to the message because this is all, it's gonna all tie in. All right, so let me turn the camera, y'all, and we're gonna get to it. So get through it. Y'all be fucking on my camera, man. Let me see where we at. Okay, Let me go up in here real fast, real quick. So as you can see what the title is, it says, which is, oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, that was it. Okay. So as you can see what the title is, it says, when someone tells you when somebody tell you the perfect lie and you believe the lie, right, y'all? When I tell you I've been picking up on this energy since last night, it's so much shit. Oh my goodness, where am I going to start it? First, let's clear the energy out. I got magic, y'all. Watch this. We gotta do things in order. It ain't no, I'm hearing, it ain't no cutting no corners. Things are being done in order. That's what I'm hearing. So, first thing first, right? I'm gonna share with you guys the divine paradox. Now, I don't know if you guys know what paradox means or what it is, but I'm gonna read, okay? So that you can better understand or understand what it is or overstand, you know, however you want to take it. It says, the half-wise recognizing the comparative unreality of the universe. So the half-wise recognizing the comparative unreality of the universe. And I'm being told to take my time with this message, all right? If you can't stay, I get it. Come back later. Another thing, welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth, okay? If you're a new subscriber, how you doing? I appreciate you for being here. You are appreciated, you're loved, you're protected. This is a divine line. This is a secure line, okay? Straight to source and to our soul family in the spiritual realms. Imagine that they may defy its laws, okay? Such are vain and presumptuous fools. Some are vain and presumptuous fools, and they are broken against the rocks and torn asunder by the elements by reason of their folly. The truly wise, knowing the nature of the universe, use law against laws, the higher against the lower, and by the art of alchemy transmute that which is undesirable into that which is worthy. And thus triumph. Mastery consists not in abnormal dreams, visions, and fantastic imaginings or living, but in using the higher forces against the lower, escaping the pains of the lower planes by vibrating on the higher. Transmutation, not presumptions. Denial is the weapon of the master, okay? So transmutation, not presumptions, okay? Transmutation, not presumptions. Denial is the weapon of the mastery. So transmutation, okay? Transmuting energy, alchemist, alchemy, okay? So that's the divine paradox, right? So let me read a little bit more of this, y'all, right? It says, this is the paradox of the universe, resulting from the principle of polarity, which manifests when the all begins to create. Hearken to it, for it points the difference between half wisdom and wisdom, while to the infinity all, no, the infinite all, the universe, its laws, its powers, its life is phenomena, right? Are as things witnessed in the state of meditation or dream. Yet to all that is infinite, The universe must be treated as real, and life, and action, and thought must be based thereupon accordingly, although with an ever understanding of the higher truth. All right, I'm gonna leave that right there. Right, I'm gonna bust this down for y'all. All right, it's the Kambalan. You should order it. I got this off of Amazon. This is a very, very, very good book. Okay, I'm talking about it's phenomenal. Wisdom from the beginning to the end. Okay, so screenshot that, get that. It's all the laws of the universe is in here. These laws that's in here override the laws on the land. And once you get to reading this and you learn about duality, polarity, vibration, all the different laws, right? Because it's the 7 laws of I believe it's the 7 laws of Hermetic, yeah. You're gonna see how, depending on where you are on your journey, how you gonna be able to pull off this energy, and how it's always been in you. You're gonna be able to connect the dots to your upbringing or your theology of life or what it was. Because mind you, it changes, right? It changes because we become more wiser and wiser. Not everybody though, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. That's some true shit. So when someone tell you the perfect lie and you believe that lie, let's get into it, man. So the energy I've been picking up on, y'all. I was gonna get up and come on here last night, and I've been tired. I've been tired. And I just, I do things when it's time, when everything, because I be having to put it together, and I have to wait for the messages to come through, the signs and everything. I'll be gathering information. That's what it is. I gather information. I'm a gatherer. You know what I'm saying? That's another gift. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm shown what to put out. But they just strip you guys because, like, this is how you know that we're not doing this shit alone. Because all of this information that come through, and I'm going to tell you from my experience, they show me shit and I don't even be knowing what it mean or nothing. So I have to go and research it because it's words that I've never heard. It's things that I don't know about. And they tell me and I'm like, what is that? And I got to get up and I got to go do the work. So this is where the appreciation come in at, right? The appreciation from the universe. Just the fact that I'm listening, right? And I'm answering the call. So this is why if people want to know, well, why does she think she know everything? I don't think I know shit. They give me access to that information. They trust me with it because I put the footwork in. Because I'm loyal. Because I'm consistent with the relationship I have with the divine in the universe. And it's many that I have relationship with. And because of that, I'm shown things from past lives. I'm shown things in different worlds. It's more than just this world. It's a lot of different worlds. It's a lot of different creations. It's so many souls out there that's rooting for you. It's so many souls. You have a soul family that you come from that's not even from here. They're not even in color. They different colors. They like red and blue. They different colors and shit. Like real shit. I seen this. Beautiful, beautiful worlds. Where you can go into different parts of the earth. Their earth. That creation. They don't call it their earth, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you that so that you can understand this is what their lifestyle, where they live at. But it's like you can go into different parts of it and it's beautiful and it sets off and you could just see, you can actually see the universe. You can actually see outside the universe and see, it's beautiful. So, just to give you some insight on, what I can see and, my vision, there you go. You know what I'm saying? So, also, I've been picking up on domestic violence, a lot of facades. It's a lot of facades. It's a lot of souls that's been manipulated into a stereotype, which is, you know, the rapper, the female rapper, the male rapper, the shoot 'em up, bang bang. You get what I'm saying? You know where I'm heading in with this. You know how they be talking about. They go back and forth. I'm picking up on Detroit, St. Louis, Memphis, Fort Lauderdale. I'm picking up on these areas. Oakland. You know what I'm saying? San Francisco. Across seas. They just were showing me something, so excuse me. But it goes so deep into South Africa, East Asia, Montgomery. Montgomery can be significant to someone. So these places that they have me naming, that they're showing me, it's a lot of destruction happening right now. It's a lot of anger that's going on within the communities. I'm picking up on an energy of, and this is from so many, you guys, of souls being, they're it's not patient, but they're impatient. Like they're impatient. It's like they've got to a place to where it's like the top then blew. You know what I'm saying? Like they topped and blew. It's like, fuck it, we ain't gonna never make it up out of here. So let's just this is what it is. This is life. This is what life is. And so and then it's those that's around them that are trying. It is souls around them that's trying, you know, that's doing the due diligence to evolve. Going to school, not saying that going to school is a huge part of evolving spiritually and mentally and healing, but at the same time, just to stay productive. You know what I'm saying? To be productive so that you can stay in that, you know, mindset, in that mentality, or, you know, build a new way of thinking, or safe, you know what I'm saying? A safe haven, like, you know, to get out of the constructions of the hoods, or out of, and some people may not even be in a hood, but in their household, maybe they grew up in a nice household, I'm picking up on, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it wasn't no love there, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of structure, but it wasn't no love. It was a lot of discipline, but it wasn't no love. So all of these different energies, it's a lot coming through. So bear with me. So these souls that I'm picking up on are fragmented souls. They're broken. Okay? They're broken, and they're going postal, is what I'm being shown. Postal. Like I said, I was picking up on domestic violence. Very, very heavy on the domestic violence. So we're gonna get into that. I'm gonna put, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna share with you guys what I'm being shown. But what I'm being shown is not the women or the men that's no longer here. I'm being shown specifics and situations and scenarios of how it's gonna play out. Now, this might not resonate with everybody. Maybe you're not in a domestic violence relationship. Maybe you don't have a child that's in the streets that's choosing, that wants to be a thug or wants to be a gangster because, you know, his father wasn't in his life. Maybe you're not a mother who suffered from alcoholism because you went through a lot growing up. You know? Maybe you're not someone who seek love through validation of self. These are the people that I'm speaking to. Oh, these are the souls that I'm speaking to. And ooh, that gift of foresight is something else. I see destruction. I see destruction in the youth. And the destruction in the youth is creating a narrative around the whoever it's gonna affect. Whoever, whatever they do, whoever it's gonna affect. So he go kill my brother, you know what I'm saying? He go kill this, however it's gonna affect the family, which is going to, this is purposely done, which is going to create a cord that's being created of of hate, guilt, shame, pain, that's going to keep you tied and connected to that community or to that era. You won't make it out, right? You don't make it out because now I just lost my son. He was in the streets running around, ripping and running. I just lost my son. But then you know the person, you know the young kid mama, because y'all was raised together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all mamas was close. Y'all all done said, you know what I'm saying? So this is the shit that I'm seeing. But it's all designed to keep you tied in, to keep you in bondage. So I'm really picking up on a lot of mental illness in men that's abusing women, young women. These men are young too. All right? So let's see what's going to come out, man. A lot of abuse going on. It's a lot of mental illness. Somebody's name could be Jerry. Frank. I'm picking up on Frank. We got the Queen of Swords that came out. Okay. The Page of Wands. I'm hearing they don't want to they don't want to see you make it out. That's what I'm hearing. They don't want to see you make it out. They don't want to see you make it out. I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up, man. I can't make it up, dude. Hold on, y'all. Just let me see this. Because they said take your time. Take your motherfucking time. Yeah, this might be... I might be doing a second video to this too, y'all. I don't feel like we got enough time. I mean, I don't feel like I'm going to be able to be on here long enough. Not enough time, but I'm going to be able to be on here long enough. The Two of Swords. Bondage. Illusions. Death. It's death. You know what I'm saying? So, this Queen of Swords and this Page of Wands. It's a trip because I said all of this before the cards even came out. But there's so many different scenarios coming up. This Queen of Wands is somebody's mother. This Queen of Wands' mother is not... So she's not... Even though the Queen of Wands is in the upright, the energy that I'm pulling off of it, I'm not picking up on no rehab type shit. She probably done been in a rehab a few times, but she's condoning what it is that her child is doing. This child is a masculine energy, okay? This is a son that I'm picking up on. She's condoning what it is that he's doing, okay? The lifestyle that she's lived and he's seen, based on what he's seen around her and the men that she done brought around, you know, for him to look up to, it wasn't no good. It pulled him to the streets. All I'm seeing, what I'm really seeing is it's like this was glamorous. It was glorified. The devil energy, Capricorn. The father could have been a Capricorn. The men, I mean, it's Capricorn energy. The devil card is Capricorn energy, right? Let me see something. Let me cover that up. The devil was Capricorn energy. Okay? And for a long time, this mother was blind to what it is that her son was seeing. Okay, now flop and flip it. It could be a young divine feminine. But whoever this son is and this young divine, this young energy that I'm picking up on, they could be between the ages of 19 and they're saying 32 right now. Okay? Even at 32, they're operating in a childlike mentality because that inner child was never healed. That inner child was never, um, comforted. That inner child has not been reprimanded by a higher authority of love, of understanding, wisdom, knowledge. This person, whoever, I mean, this energy, whoever this is, this masculine energy. Somebody's name could be Stefan. He could have a couple of bodies under him too. He could have a couple of bodies on his hands. I'm picking up on a father being in jail. Father can be in jail doing 6 to 9. 6 to 9 years. Father, picking up on some fathers that's been in jail since the child was about 2 or 3 years old. The thing is this Page of Wands energy has been looking for a way out. But the only thing that this Page of Wands had to look to was what was in front of him. That's it. And then on the other side, the Two of Swords, the women that then came in his life, the women that then been around. So as far as the authority figures that was supposed to teach these children, okay, this divine masculine, divine feminine, young folk, that was supposed to teach them themselves were blocked off from wisdom and knowledge. Them themselves, and I'm not going to say wisdom and knowledge. Let me not say that. Them themselves were bound at the eyes, okay? So they didn't see no wrong in what was going on. They glorified all of this. You know what I'm saying? And this child was like 7, 6 years old seeing this shit go on. You know what I'm saying? But it was heavy. This child could have even seen somebody get offed in the household that they lived in. And this is why the father went to jail. This was like a turning point. It was a pivotal point that's never been forgotten, which caused a lot of restraint. It caused a lot of friction within this child. And it also caused animosity between this child and another child because of the parents being so close. Somebody's name could be Derek. Somebody's mother name could have been Crema or Crema or something like that. Crean or hold on for the message that you have. I don't even gotta add something. It's gonna just come through. Look at justice. There ain't no justice in this. Justice in the downright. There ain't no justice. There ain't no justice in this. You know why it ain't no justice? It ain't no justice because with all the shit that go on in the world, and all the shit that we see on TV and that we see out there that's going on, not one person stepped up. Not one person stepped up and said, you know what, come with me. Let me help you. Some of these children I'm picking up on did have that, and they chose the streets because they were following in their parents' footsteps. So my name could be Fred, Michael, Nashay. But It was never going to be justice. It was never supposed to be justice. This was created. This was a system that was created, a cycle that was created. And it's what they're showing me is, let me cover this up. I don't think y'all can see that much, but what they're showing me is that when it's the name they're showing me. It's like last name. Somebody can have like a last name that's known, like they known. I'm picking up on. You know what I'm saying? The father was known for something. So that was the damn. That was like a hero. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a hero to this child. This is most definitely a male figure that I'm picking up on. Okay? There was a lot of the women. There was a lot of women in this family too. A lot of women I'm picking up on was in this family. Okay, they could have had like the descent of a Dominican descent. Okay, this is just that it's not for everybody, but I'm picking up on a Dominican. You know, maybe it was in this child. I don't know, but I'm picking up on that. On that. But like I was saying, all of this shit that go on in the world, it's like, and we see it, and we still continue to play that game. And I'm gonna say we, because we all are guilty of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like, I want to say it's okay, but it's not okay, because it's shit that you got to go through in order to learn who you are. When you come here, you don't know who you are. You don't know why you came here. So you have to make mistakes. You got to. You don't make no fucking mistakes. You won't never learn what you like or what's not right for you, or what, you know what I'm saying? You won't learn nothing. It's the journey, right? That's how you gain wisdom and knowledge. But there ain't no justice. I can't believe the justice came out in the damn light. Let me see something. Let's see what's going on here. Spirit, this shit is serious. The Page of Cups. That's why it's no justice. Come on now, y'all know what the Page of Cups represent. The Page of Cups represents, it's been a lot of games played over these souls when they were children. I'm even picking up on these children was able to smoke and drink and do things, you know, with the adults, and the adults thought it was funny. The whole time they were being puppeted out by an entity, by the devil, by the enemy, with drugs, alcohol. They played, these children's lives were played with, and there will be justice, but there will not be any justice for those who did not step up. For those who, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, so let's say I see some shit and I don't say nothing, and I just turn my head. Does that make me just as wrong as the people that's doing the shit? I don't say nothing. I just turn my head and turn a blind eye to it. I see a girl in the alley getting, you know what I'm saying? Getting, you know what I mean? All right. And I just say, well, that ain't my business, and I keep going. Does that make me just as wrong as the motherfuckers that's doing it? Absolutely, it does. It absolutely does. And it's a trip because people are in fear now, because in so much fear. But it's a trip how a motherfucker pull out their phone and record some shit, but they won't go help a woman from being beat. Or, you know what I'm saying? I get it because these women that's going through this, and that energy I was picking up on, it's like you step in and you help somebody, you know, you help one of these women or even a man, and they end up back with that person. You know what I'm saying? But it's pivotal times when shit didn't happen, where you see the innocence in a person, and they don't have no power in that situation, and they don't even know what's going on. It's the innocence that you see in that person that's being, you know, overthrown, is being taken advantage of. That's when you step in. Yeah, if you see a motherfucker fighting, you know, constantly, or you see something happening and you could feel the energy, like, okay, they used to this shit. This is what they do. I ain't getting in their shit. That's different. But when you see a child being abused or drinking, you're supposed to pull that child to the side. Look, let me just give you, let me tell you, this ain't gonna get you nowhere, especially if you done been through and you done seen it. They don't, but the fact that you planted that seed, the fact that you stepped out and you spoke up, they might not take it. They gonna go through a whole lot of other shit before they even come back to what you didn't share with them. You know what I'm saying? The truth that you shared with them, the light that you gave them, that you tried to give them. Of course, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're going to go through some shit because you have to understand that what they went through, this energy right here, this energy is very powerful. That devil energy is very powerful. The fact that they even came through this Queen of Wands, her blood, you know what I'm saying? Her blood that's in her is in his veins. You know what I'm saying? So he got a lot of toxic traits like her. He has a lot of addictions that like her. You know what I'm saying? It runs through his blood. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have this. He didn't have no body to support him or to give him, you know, to help him see things for what they are, or just to be of a sound mind. He didn't have that in this household with her. So quite naturally, he is going to go astray. He's going to be led astray. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a firm believer in allowing people to go through what they go through. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? We as, you know, as ancient ones, as elders, you know, as especially when you have wisdom and knowledge and you have experienced things, you know what I'm saying? You don't play, you don't play, you don't play with situations like this when you see abuse and shit. All right. I feel like I pretty much explained that. Explain what I mean. Okay. The Knight of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups. It's the Eight of Wands. Okay, so they want me to get to that. The information that's coming through. So what I see in the future, the reason why this message was important for me to get out is because source, your ancestors. This, I don't know who this message is for. Take it where it fit. But the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands represents something happening, something coming, right? Something, and what they're showing me is in these communities, there's going to be a lot of mischief. There's going to be a lot of different events. Travis. Somebody's name could be Travis. Tragic events, okay, happening that's coming in within the next 8 months, the next 8 days. 8 is very significant, and I'm saying both, okay? That's going to change the lives of many, okay? That's going to keep you that's going to keep them in a state of mind of poverty, lack, shame, because it's a lot of, I'm seeing a lot of people just being unalive, to be honest with you. I'm even seeing some suicides going on in these communities. I mean, they're going batshit crazy. And the way that they're able to even keep up this facade as if things are okay and sit and commune back and forth with each other, there's a lot of alcoholism and drugs going on. A lot of drugs and alcoholism. And I'm talking about hard drugs. 17-year-olds doing, you know, heroin. I'm picking up on. So if you know somebody that's young like that that's doing that, confirmation. I'm seeing heavy drugs though. I mean, they didn't went over the weed and the alcohol, because that's not coping. It's not helping in this condition, in these conditions. It's gonna change the mindset. I'm seeing grandmothers dropping because of the pain and the agony of losing grandchildren, young grandchildren, 2, 3 years old, 4 years old. I'm seeing. It's no justice. The Three of Cups. A lot of partying. A lot of manipulations and lies. And it's a trip because it's a lot of sickness in here. I'm picking, it's a lot of sickness, but the sickness came from this entity, from this devil card, from this Capricorn energy. I'm picking up on Virgo and Sagittarius energy, strong Virgo and Sagittarius energy. So my name could be Maya, Mario. So my name could be Quincy or Quita. The Six of Cups. There's a lot of lies being told. And the sickness is caused a delusion, which caused an even bigger illusion around what's actually happening. So they don't, nobody sees what's really happening. It's like it's like this devil card right here, right? It's playing in the minds of the people. Mass. I mean, this is all throughout the world, the nations. Like, this is happening. Oh my goodness. It's the minds. It's a trip how his hand is being held up here. Like this. He like, two down, two down, two down, two down, two down, two down. He taking them down by twos. 5-5 can be significant. Somebody's name start with an L. I know that's pretty broad, but somebody's sweet mama. Maybe they called her their grandmother sweet mama, or somebody named Sweet Jimmy. It could be a nickname. Or Murphy. I don't know if that's a last name. Murphy. There's 3 of Cups. And this 6 of Cups. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. Everything happening in order. It's happening in divine order. It's happening in order. From the beginning. This is what it started. So it has to play out. It has to play out. It has to unfold in order. Whatever wasn't healed, whatever wasn't plucked from thee, whatever didn't choose to get up and walk away from this, even if you sitting here playing in this energy, if you sitting here playing in this shit thinking, oh, because I go to school, I'm finna go to college, you know what I'm saying? I get up and go to church, you still playing in this energy, you're gonna get caught up in this energy. I just see a big ass whirlwind. Like, this is gonna be another natural disaster, but within the communities, in the minds. These are the natural disasters that I was seeing. It's not just the disasters that's happening. These are, all of these disasters, all of these natural disasters, y'all, have been created by a fucking entity. Even the ones that's happening, the tornadoes and shit, that's not natural. Those are not natural disasters. Those are disasters that's created by man. These were created by men, by the mothers that didn't choose themselves, by the fathers that chose to be in the streets and think the shit is cute, and you know what I'm saying? By the men and the women of the families, the elders, well, I don't even want to call them damn elders. That's a lot of suicide energy, a lot of crossing, a lot of crossing. I'm picking up the crossing from this 3 of Cups though. This 3 of Cups in this I keep on fucking forgetting. I believe it's the 5 of Cups. Oh, it's the 6 of Cups. 3 to the 6, like I said, yeah. The 3 and the 6 of Cups, this is a lot of betrayal with within like women. So women betraying the men betraying younger girls, infecting young women, knowing their medical condition. This is what's going on. So I'm picking up on a lot of diseases, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's really, really like, oh my goodness, these are diseases that you can't get rid of. These are diseases that you cannot get rid of. These are new diseases that's coming. And that's already here. They're not even coming, they're here. You gonna hear about them. I'm picking up on a lot of setting up energy. This Three of Cups is some women. It's some, so if anybody is from anything like this or come from anything like this, it's women, right? It's some women that then rally together and their main objective is to rob men that got money, to set up men that have money, and to set up anybody for that matter that have money. I'm picking up on prostitution. It's a lot of sexual activities going on in this coven. I'm gonna call it a coven. Because when they get together, they drink, they smoke, and they plan out what the next heist is. Okay? They plan out what the next heist is. Somebody's name could be Miranda. Bring him out, bring him out. That's what I'm hearing. Bring him out, bring him out. This shit ain't even funny. The Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, Spirit. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Woo! I can't make it up. I cannot make it. Let me be quiet because I'm at work, y'all. I don't want to wake the people up. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Didn't I just say they was trying to set them up? The Ten of Pentacles, they trying to take the Ten of Pentacles. They in conflict about somebody else. Shit don't even belong to them. They in conflict. I mean, and it's not just these women, okay? It's me. It's they. I'm talking about they rob. They knocking shit back, y'all. Be careful out there. They rallying together. They creating groups. They creating groups. This Five of Pentacles. They're creating groups. This is the new change. Because 5 talks about change. Change don't necessarily mean it's good. That's people always want to stay in the green. No. No. Like it's no. This 5 right here means change and them creating groups because they ain't never had no love. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never had no mother, that masculine and that divine feminine. He don't even know what that is. He's been corrupted by society, by the TV, the shit that's on the TV. You know what I'm saying? Social media. I mean, he's engulfed and wrapped up. His mind is wrapped up. He living in an illusion to where he think he live in a rap song. He live in a rap song. That's basically what it is. Some of them got some bodies on them, but some of them don't. But they feel like they do because they getting ready. They on demon time. They on demon time. They robbing the old, the rich, the poor. It don't matter. Nobody's excluded. They taking from anybody and everybody. This is what's happening. And what's coming in the upcoming 8, let's say 8 weeks, let's say 8 days. Watch how you guys sit on your phones or just be out and you start hearing about shit. Watch how you start hearing about shit. But it's going to be trickling down in 8s, I'm being shown. 8s is very significant. If they want your girl, they coming for you. They coming to take her too. Unwillingly. She ain't gotta want to come, but she coming. This is where they minds at. They minds are gone. Protect yourself, man. And if you think that you just finna be up in this energy, even though you saying, well, shit, you know, I get up and go to work every day. Yeah, I got family that's up in this shit. I go see them and I still deal with them. I promise you're going to get wrapped up in it. I guarantee you become a casualty. I guarantee you. At the wrong place at the wrong time. Either you in or you out is what I'm hearing. Either you in or you out. It's no casualty when it comes to war, but it is a war. Is it not? Is it not a war on the human minds and on the souls? There's no justice. There's no justice in this. They're creating groups. They've created groups to come together because they never felt love. They don't know what that is. So it's nothing but hate, anger, animosity for others. They're coming to bring hell to the lives of others that's worked hard for what the hell they didn't, you know what I'm saying, for what they got. I'm seeing the abuse of elderly people happening. The abuse of elderly people, is that right? The Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles for me. Oh, 3 of them came out. So we got the 5 of Cups. These fives. 5, 5, 5, man. It's a lot of shit going on. The World card. So we got the Knight of Pentacles. The 5 of Cups. So somebody name could be Leonard or Leonard. Somebody. Okay, so this energy I'm picking up on, right? Mind you, this energy is in many, right? This energy, this deceitful energy. Let's call them deceitful. Let's call them let's call them the Judas. Okay? Let's call them the Judas because they're turning on their own people. They're turning on each other, right? But these groups, they're in these groups turning on each other. The first sign of weakness is you're out of there. Okay? So I'm seeing kids being off by close friends that they grew up, that they was in diapers with. All right? This shit been going on, but I'm talking about this shit is finna be so in our face. It is now, but I'm talking about it's finna affect so many families. And from that, I just see so many people in pain to where they're not going to be able to be set free when they leave here in the physical. But this was what the plan was all for. This was all planned and designed so that you won't be able to move on when you leave here in the physical. You won't be set free because you can't set yourself free knowing that your child was taken by someone that was just sitting on your couch and you fed him. Your daughter was taken by a man that just sat on your couch and you fed him. And you thinking their relationship is cool, but the whole time she's hiding the fact that she's being assaulted. So it's a lot of women that's finna go in this. It's a lot of people in general, no justice. If it's no justice, there's no peace. If there's no justice, this has to be handled accordingly. This has to all fall in order for us to create new. There's no justice. I'm gonna put this over here at the top right here. Because this is I don't even feel sad. It is what it is. Because if this doesn't wrap up, if this doesn't, play out, and all of these people, has chosen their fate and fate happens, I mean, if we have to continue on like this, then we will never get to where we got to get to. So, the Knight of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups and the World card. Sneaky behavior. It's not just sneaky. It's more so somebody's hiding. It's an agenda. It's an agenda that's been hidden from the mass. And while they thinking that they're being warriors and thinking that they're doing the right thing based on their conditions, it's always been an agenda. But the agenda was always, it's like they were sought out. It's like these souls were sought out by a higher entity. These souls were sought out by a higher entity. They came in the homes. It came in the form of drugs and alcohol, sex. The world card. Clarify the world card for me. Clarify the world card. Clarify the world card. What did I just say? The lovers. Let me not cut. Look it. I said that it was. Look it. So you see that? I said that it was drugs, alcohol, sex. And you see how them two people going at it? It's lust. It's a lot of lust behavior, lustful behavior. But it's all being watched by the divine. The divine see everything that's going on and is watching everything play out. Nobody's coming to save these people. The divine is not coming to save these people. You have to get out at your own. That's why this, let me see something. Where is that card at? This Page of Cups energy. This Page of Cups energy represents those that want to keep playing in this energy. They want to keep on. And when I say playing this energy, those that continue to keep going around this shit. It's like you literally, because you have shit that you need to work on. You have things that you have to work on, that you need to heal within yourself. So why are you around this is what I'm hearing. Why are you not getting to what, because source sees all things. Source sees everything because source is in all, right? This whole all of this is under review, is being watched. And if you think that you're gonna be jumping in and out, or well, I'm gonna go kick it, but I gotta go to work, so I'm leaving at a certain time, so a bullet ain't gonna hit me. You living in denial because you still connected to the madness. So you still a part of the madness. So the madness still is within you. You have to completely isolate yourself from this shit in order not to be a part of it or be affected by it. Because when whoever touching it, who's ever in it, who's ever communicating with it, communing with it, will be a casualty to it. Look at the seriousness in the face behind this earth angel. I'm gonna say earth angel because she's coming with a lion, the eagle. She's seeing all things. So you can be partially wise, but you laugh at certain things because you're used to it, because it's normal to you. And it shouldn't be it shouldn't be, because it's not right. That's why you get your ass up and go to work every day. That's why you push your kids to stay out the street and not to be, what I'm saying? Even if they are, you still be like, you still try to be a productive or positive, role model, even though you've been in the streets yourself, even though you've partaken in a lot of these things as well. You might not do it to the capacity that you did it when you were younger, or maybe a year ago or 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But you're still in it. You're still sitting around listening to it. You're still having conversations about it, laughing about it, shaking your head about it. And it's like, okay, well, if you can't do nothing to help, then you need to fucking move, is what I'm hearing. Move around. When I'm telling y'all, but when your higher self give you that nudge to get the fuck on, you better get the fuck on. Because we didn't experience too many times where we don't listen to our intuition when it said drive off, and then now the whole damn car done got shot up. You know what I'm saying? My nose keep itching. Because this shit is madness. This is crazy. Let's see what the African goddess deck got to say about this. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the ancient ones got to say about this. And we're going to get back to the reading. But I want to see what the ancient ones... I know I got the cards everywhere, y'all. But this is how I'm seeing, right? And I'm visualizing. Look at the bottom of the deck. I can't make it up. I ain't even shuffled. Ethnic chords. Ethnic chords. 27. Something could be happening on the 27th of this month. I'm telling y'all, man. I told y'all 8, but 8. It's happening in 8. I hear this entity saying 2, 2, 2, 2. This entity is on two. He's taking them in pairs. He's taking them in pairs. Two. It don't matter if it's three. I'm talking about lies. He's taking them in pairs. He getting them. It's a quicker. He taking them in pairs, y'all. 2s and 3s and 4s, man. I'm finna get this one right here. Because that wasn't right there for no reason. Ooh, my nose itching. Spirit, like you telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. 27. Somebody needs to hear this. Okay? Somebody's about to... It's some families. Not somebody. It's some families that's about to go through some really painful shit. Because of what you've chosen to accept, and not just around you, but not just accept what you've glorified. You glorified this street shit. You glorified, popping your ass and all of that shit. You glorified all of that. You didn't honor. You didn't show these young women how to honor themselves and love themselves. So when you in pain and agony because you lost your grandchild, because he was taking care of you by way of robbing people and stealing and killing and shit. Like, come on, man. You can't be mad at nobody. You know what I'm saying? You really can't be mad at yourself because that was a choice that he made. But I guarantee you that put you in that state of mind, grandma, mama, auntie. I bet you will put y'all in that state of mind when you guys are in lack. And that's how they get you, because when your frequency drops when you're in that state of mind. Your frequency drops when you're angry, when you're in anger. Oh, he killed my son. You know what I'm saying? But what was your son out there doing? He was out there stealing and taking from people who didn't deserve it. People, not even the people who didn't deserve it. I'm going to say he was taking and stealing from people who worked hard for their shit. You know what I'm saying? Running up on people, taking people's shit that get up and go to work every day. They're not even in none of this shit. That's where they going outside of their communities, harming other people. You know what I'm saying? Manipulating young women that don't know nothing about this and bringing them to this entity, getting them on drugs and alcoholism and things of that nature because they see things in them and they feed off of that. The 10 of Pentacles. They're going to take people 10 of Pentacles. So what you think going to happen to your family? What you think going to happen? Like I said, ethnic chords came out. Let's see what this is, right? Let me see. That's 27. Goddess of ethnic chords. Haiti. All right. The temple was lovers. The element is fire. And like I said, I really see all of this shit going to... I'm talking about smoke. That's all I see is smoke. It's just a big ass cloud, illusions, deceptive energy. It's this song I want y'all to listen to, right? Some of y'all probably know it. It's a song. It's by Lauryn Hill. It's called Forgive Them, Father. All right, I want y'all to listen to that song. I was seeing some of it if I knew. I do know some of it, but I got to think of it. But let me read this. Let me see. That song is very significant. Okay, it's by Lauryn Hill. It's called Forgive Them, Father. Okay, it says, Arzella Dantour fought elbow to elbow with the people during the Haitian Revolution to protect mothers and children. She represents the healing of the Dark Mother. If it isn't wholehearted love, release it. Remember your worth. The energy cords binding you and someone you know The energy cords binding you and someone you no longer wish to be attached to are strong. You must be willing to let go. Close your eyes. See divine swords of goddesses' loving light separating you and dissolving the cords between you. You are both whole and healed. Just as you shower to cleanse physical grim, there is also grim in the form of energy cords, also called karmic ribbons, emotional cords, and ethnic cords. Spiritual maintenance is required. I am worthy, compassionate, and whole. And just listen to that, y'all. But everything that I've been saying, and this card was at the bottom of the deck. Somebody can be passing and they could be maybe just turned 27 or 27. It's a lot of young souls that's not going to make it into next year. And next year is gonna be the drop off. Everybody dropping. Everybody fucking dropping. I'm talking about the cleanup crew. Is what I'm being shown. Is sweeping everything out because they don't have time to play. They like we don't got time to waste. Like we grew up thinking that we can, waste our teenage years or waste our 20, our years in our 20s or our, you know what I'm saying? But no, it was never supposed to be that. We don't have time to fucking waste. Source wouldn't have never gave you time to waste. Knowing that we don't have a significant amount of time to be here. It's not a forever thing. 100 years ain't shit, y'all. 80 years ain't shit. Some of you guys are needing your spiritual maintenance. I know for sure I do. Because one of the hardest things to do in life is to let go, y'all, man. It's hard to fucking let go. I don't know why, what it is, but it is. I do know why. For my personal self, and if I was to share why for my personal self, I would say because of the love that I have for my family, the love that I have for, you know what I'm saying, people that I grew up with and I was raised to, that's loyalty. You're not supposed to turn your back on people you love. You're not supposed to walk away. And if they call you, you're supposed to be there for them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And even if now I got wisdom and I know better, but what about when they call and they need, advice or they want to talk, but they talking about all of this shit that's going on that I don't need to be hearing about. Because then now they go to court again being connected. They go the emotional tie is being connected again. Now I'm connected to this shit again. You see how this shit go? You got to get out. I'm talking about some of you guys are being called to change your phone number. Nobody got access to you. You've been picking up on that energy. This is just confirmation for you. If you've been picking up on walking away and changing everything where nobody has access to you at all because you need to do a 30-day cleansing run on yourself to where you're and what I'm seeing is it's not just cleansing, it's also a form of you having what is it? I can't even think of the word, but consistency where you're consistent with it and where you're training yourself and rewiring your mind to where when this shit if it do show up, because it will show up again, you stop that shit at the door. You know what I'm saying? You stop that shit at the door because you're protecting. Somebody's protecting. You have seeds that you're protecting. You have a vision that you're protecting. I mean, everything that you work for, you're protecting. This shit ain't glorifiable. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't this ain't nothing that I used to glorify shit like this. I'm from 96 and Birch. I'm from, you know what I'm saying? Throwing up and all that shit. I'm proud of where I come from, but at the same time, that doesn't make up who I am. And that's not who I am. I'm from all through this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like we are, galactic beings. We're not just from here. We don't just come from here. So that means that we don't have to just be connected to this shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be connected to anything. You are free to roam about. You know what I'm saying? You're free to roam about, man. And this is not the life right here. Somebody's name can be Paul. I'm picking up on somebody named Cedric. Okay, Mallory. That's a trick that was right at the deck, at the bottom bottom of the deck. Let's keep going, man. I'm gonna pull from these cards. These cards are very, very intense, man. Like for real. Like the energy they be coming through be real. Like for real. What other messages do you have, Spirit? How long I've been on here? Oh man. Oh my bad, y'all. I don't know how long that was doing that for. My shit going dead. Hold on. There we go. Now she's thinking. Somebody name could be Pocola or be from Pennsylvania. Somebody could be from Nigeria. I'm picking up on Nigeria. Let me see. What other messages you have? Well, I go in and show y'all. I was gonna show y'all something too. Let me see. This is the Four of Pentacles in the downright. So we got the Four of Pentacles in the downright. Clarify the Four of Pentacles in the downright. That's too many. Four of Pentacles in the downright. You know what? This Four of Pentacles in the downright is so illusions, delusions, confusion, those it's a trip because you know what's fucked up? Really, I had said it earlier and I just can't get over it. How this was all created purposely. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of souls bit. They took the bait. They chose to stay in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we got free will. But a lot of times, a lot of these motherfuckers, a lot of these souls, like, now I don't mean to call them motherfuckers. That's just how I talk y'all sometimes, okay? A lot of these souls, they've had epiphanies. Like, they've been shown, like, by loved ones that's in past lives, that's in the spiritual realm. They've been shown, you know, what happened to them. Like, they having dreams about their ending. They're having dreams about, you know, like, horrible things happening in the community. And what they're doing is they're taking those dreams and they're using them to create an illusion that there's nothing more to it than that. That's it. It's nothing more to it than that. That's just what it is. So me getting up every day, not having nothing to give forth to my life that's productive or positive is okay because but they're taking it and they're using it. They're not taking it and like, okay, damn, that's a wake up call. Like, they're being pre-shown. Like, you know what I'm saying? The divine is showing them what this is going to bring out of it. He's showing the mothers, the aunties, they're having dreams and visions. They're seeing shit. A lot of them is not even sharing this with the young men or the young women. They're not sharing what they're seeing. But I'm picking up on a lot of elders, women, mothers, aunties, grandmothers having dreams, okay, of their grandchildren being off, of their granddaughter in the casket. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, for real. But they not taking heed. They not getting it. They not getting it. They not getting it. Look it. Somebody need to see this. If you watching this and you are, you know, in this energy, like, you know how to pick and choose. You know, not pick and choose, but you know what energy that you in. Because it's a few energies on the board, right? But, like, if you're in the energy where you're on demon time and you don't care about your life, I'm going to tell you this. In the next 8 months to this year, you're not going to be here anymore. You're not. If you're out here and you're out here taking from others what they work hard for, and these souls, these light workers, and you know what I'm saying, earth angels, whatever you want to call them, we don't even look. Let's just say souls they would help you. They would help you if you ask for help, but you choose to take from them or harm them, and that's the mentality you in. There are consequences, and the consequences are coming fast. You're not going to make it out of 2024. I promise you. They showing me the number 6. The number 6 can be significant. We're not making it out of 2024. Because the divine is going to protect with the divine love. And even if you take some of the divine ones with you before you go, this will not be it's very complex. This will not be anything that you ever experienced throughout your existence, is what I'm being shown. Okay? This will be this time, the punishment is more extensive, it's more harsh, it's more, you get what I'm saying? Like you will never know who you are again. Like you will never be able to experience. I'm just seeing some souls being vanquished, and I'm seeing some souls going straight back to source, that divine energy, which is a pure state of energy, and being recycled. But it's not even being recycled, because recycled means it's being reused. It's going straight back into the divine. That's the energy. It's the energy field. It's going straight back to the divine. The divine is protecting this ten of pentacles. This is the wealth in somebody's soul. This is not money. This is the wealth in somebody's soul. This is their heart. That's that 10 of pentacles heart. They have a straight direct connection to source. They're protected from all realms. They have domain even over this entity that you guys went in business with. That someone in business with. This deity that someone in business with. The ancient ones oversee over them. It's puppets. 8, information. I'm telling y'all, not making it out this year. So you keep on down this road and keep on doing what you're doing. Don't pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities. But I'm going to tell you one thing. That signs come before destruction. And this is a big one. We got the high priestess at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, speak to me. We got the sun card at the bottom of the deck. Everything happened in divine order. The hermit card. I can't make it up. The moon card. Y'all see me moving them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I can't make it up. I can't make it up, y'all. The high priestess, the sun, everything is happening. The hermit, the moon. You better go in hermit mode. You're not listening to your psyche. You guys have been warned. The Judas has been warned. You cannot play in this energy. You cannot play in shit and think that you're not going to smell like shit. It's protected by too many realms. It's too many realms. It's too many like souls on a hierarchy level that work directly with source that's overseeing this construction that was created. Now, if you choose to go down with this entity works for them. This entity ain't got no domain over the earth, over you, if you choose. If you choose it, then you will be bound to it. You see them, you see that bound, you see them, you'll be bound to it. 4 is significant. Y'all, I'm just hearing get out. Get out. I want to pull a card from this. Well, I am going to. All right, y'all. So give me a minute because I feel like this is significant. This is the hoodoo deck right here, and I don't know. This is just a powerful deck. It's a root worker deck. Book for root workers is what it says. And I just want to pull out of here because this go way back. And I'm going to read the card to y'all because I want to see what cards Source allows to come out. I want to keep these cards out right here. And these ones, and I'm gonna in this one, and I'm gonna take these ones back, right? And I'm gonna leave this no justice out too. Nope, they said don't do that. Because there's no justice in this situation, of course. It's no justice. But you know, we'll get to the other ones later. But those powers that be that's over this, that's created this, oh, they didn't fail. I didn't already talk to you. Go back and watch videos from these past few days. You know what I'm saying? They play a part in this shit too. Because they created a narrative. So they played a part in all of this too. You know what I'm saying? They played a part in families being broken down, mothers going against fathers, fathers going against mothers by way of the system that they created as if it's supposed to help. And it didn't do nothing but cause more conflict in the households. Now the mama hate the daddy hate the mama because he got to pay child support. She mad because he didn't left to be with another woman because she put him on child. I mean, it's a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand, y'all. You got to be able to you got to really be able to look at this shit and see where it doesn't work for you. This shit was never meant to work for us. It was to work against us, to keep us against one another. Maybe for some people it do help, but it still causes resentment and all of that. Nobody's sitting down talking and healing. That's what a child need, a mother and a father. Now the father gone out the household. The mother, you know what I'm saying, is angry, bitter, and upset. I mean, damn, you know what I'm saying? And this is the system. That system that they created. Has it helped anybody in these communities? In these communities. Has it helped anybody in these communities? Any of it? It ain't help shit. And that's all they want to say. They got the judges, they got the lawyers, they got, well, you better get child support because, you know, shit, you know, you got to go through the courts. You got to go through the courts for everything. Once they get involved, shit, you might as well write everything off because now it causes conflict and confusion because these motherfuckers is confused. That's another man telling you how don't you know how to sit down and have a conversation with a woman? Or you woman with a man? Sit them kids down. Get some therapy for them kids. Get some help for them children. Well, let's do this. Let's do this then. Since we're not gonna be together, let's move our children out of this bullshit. Let's work hard to do that. Or if you're not gonna help me do it, you ain't even gotta tell a motherfucker what you finna do. I didn't. I put this up. I always took my children. My children never lived in the hood. And I'm not saying there's something wrong with it. I just didn't do it because I did. And I knew that it was, and I had young men too. I had boys and I was raising them by myself. By myself. So why would I do that when it's too many against me for me to do that? It's too many people that's going to influence. You know what I'm saying? It's like we got to start, come on, man. A lot of these people had already made the decision to stay here. And now the consequences is coming. You know what I'm saying? The consequences then already happened. Actually, it's already set in stone, man. Like I said, it's a lot of y'all that's not gonna make it out, man. 2024. It's a lot of families that's gonna be. I'm gonna pull one more card. One more card. This shit. I said one. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let that fall. Let it fall where it may. The Ace of Knives came out. That was the second card that came out. And then we had, oh, wow. Okay, I didn't even know that. It was another card under there. The Seven of Baskets came out. Y'all see them cards? That's them hoodoo cards. I don't be using these like that. These are really powerful cards. These are the Aunt Caroline, right? That was the first card that came out. So that's what we're gonna go with Aunt Caroline, right? Look at this. Look at this how this came out. I moved all of them cards. Okay. I felt the urge to, the need to. I was told to. So I moved them out and I kept the cards they told me to keep. All right. Which was the Ten of Pentacles in the world card, the ethnic chords, and Aunt Caroline came out. The Ace of Knives came out right underneath the high priestess, the sun, the hermit, and the sun. Look at that. Come on, man. Come on, man. This y'all look at this energy right here. This is where you want to be. Get to yourself. They talking about get in the bag. Get to yourself. And then the Seven of Baskets. Let's see what this is, y'all. Let's see what Aunt Caroline talking about in the hoodoo deck. What's she talking about? Let me see. I ain't been in here in so long. Let me see where Aunt Caroline at. Because Auntie got something to say. Let it be with the end. What is that? How do I even look for her in here? Oh, ancestors. Would she be an ancestor? This is so not cool, you guys. I gotta start reading this book, like, for real. Okay, hold it. I'm about to find this shit. About Amy. Let me see. But she can't be far. She's somewhere up in this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and get up in here. Because it don't take me long to read through some shit. And to see some shit. There she go right there. So this is Aunt Caroline's message, okay? It says, Aunt Caroline, this is the Wheel of Fortune. Shoo! The Wheel of Fortune, y'all. So she represents the Wheel of Fortune in the deck, right? There is a time for everything and a season for everything. For every activity under the heavens. Is it isolation? What is that? Okay, so I want to say this, y'all. It's solicitations. If you know the Bible, right? I can't pronounce this word, but it's ECCLESIASTERS. And it's 3 in 1. So you could read that, right? Is it Esalesians or something? I don't know. Eslaters or something? I don't know. Plant is hickory. Okay, so a hickory plant can be significant. The image is Aunt Caroline is standing in the doorway of her home in Newport, surrounded by reporters. Caroline Dye, her name was Caroline Dye, is D-I-E, in 1843 and 1918, aka Aunt Caroline was born into slavery in South Carolina before being relocated along with her parents to Arkansas. After being freed in 1865, she married and began her work as a carpenter. What is the fuck is that? It ain't carpenters, cartomancer. I don't know what the hell it is. Playing cards were her specialty. Aunt Caroline had been aware of her psychic gifts as a child, and she quickly earned a reputation as an effective and reliable counselor. Her clients were racially diverse, and it was not uncommon to see entire cars of people disembarking in Newport to seek out her services. Aunt Caroline was industrious too. She sold meals to the crowds of people who awaited her, and she invested in land and property with the money she earned. There is also a legend that she buried a cache of gold somewhere in the area. After her death, many people tried to find the treasure, but were unsuccessful. Aunt Caroline's skill and amazing rags to riches story are two reasons why she became a legend. Meaning, when Aunt Caroline appears in a reading, it is an indication that fate is a factor regarding whatever you are inquiring about. Fate is a factor of whatever you are inquiring about. Now just think about everything we've been talking about, right? Rack your brain about what you or someone else could have done differently. If you like, wait, hold on. It says rack your brain about what you or someone else could have done differently if you like. But the truth is that everything turned out exactly how it was supposed to. This can be a very hard pill to swallow in an age when people want to believe their thoughts or choices always dictate outcomes. The existence of a greater plan is not a welcome concept today because it implies vulnerability, which is automatically translated to weakness in the minds of many. Look at y'all. This shit is real, like, for real. Like, okay, I'm reading that shit again. It says the existence of a greater plan is not a welcome concept today because it implies vulnerability, which is automatically translated to weakness in the minds of many. We are used to images. We are used to images of people casually walking away in slow motion for exploitation or crashing through windows without a scratch. We then want to be indestructible, inflatable people too. But this is not the movies. We know in real life that those characters most likely would have died in that raging inferno. In that raging inferno. I just seen hell of fire and smoke in this shit. And the window crasher would be blinded or cut to ribbons. The audience likes that these things didn't occur. They like the implication that the characters escaped or were cooler than what fate had planned for them. Caroline teaches us that this way of thinking is a fantasy. No one can escape their fate. And incidents are no accidents. She also teaches us to expect the unexpected. This card may also be trying to tell you that be trying to tell you that to understand why things are happening or why they turned out the way they did, you must consider the big picture. If you receive Aunt Caroline in a reading, consider the following. Have you thought about turning that unexpected incident into an opportunity? This was fated. When one door closes, another one opens. Okay, it says, was it really an incident? Your luck is about to change. You don't like change, though shit, it's about to. Okay, so it says you don't like change, though shit is about to change, basically is what it's saying. I told y'all this shit earlier, but y'all seen me shuffle these cards, man. We're all just players in one big chess game. Do you really think this is all about you? Get out of your own way. Why were you born? Why are you here? Miracles happen every day. Do you respect the cycle of life? How do you feel about getting older? Look at y'all. Y'all tell me that shit just didn't give you chills, but just from if you listen to what I said from the beginning, y'all, that's some real shit, man. I don't even know. I don't know. I do, but I damn spirit be coming through, right? And with this seven of baskets, y'all, and this ace of knives is giving me, with that was wisdom right there. That was wisdom, y'all. That was a message for us all. Everything that was read. Okay, email me if you want me to take a picture and send that to you so you could read over it. We be having to rewire the brain, and I will send it to you. That Aunt Caroline, what she stands for and who she is. It's wisdom, it's knowledge, it's things that this is what we don't have this in our communities. We do, but we don't. You know, a lot of our grandparents are not here anymore. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's very few of them that's willing to share real knowledge because they got out of the shit that, you know what I'm saying? They got out of this shit. They got out of the bullshit. They stepped away. They completely cut all that shit off. Just because it's your family don't mean that they supposed to go with you. Just because it's they blood related, that don't mean nothing. That shit don't mean nothing. But it shows me what Aunt Caroline giving that wisdom and that knowledge and it's being received and produced within us. It give us the 7 of baskets. It give us the Ace of Nines. That's protection. That's protection. What? Look at the higher realms. The look at this is source energy. This is all source right here. Ethnic course. Aunt Caroline. Look at what came out. The 7 of baskets. They kick back with lavender in the pool, thinking about the baskets that they can fill up because they have opportunities. They have creativity. They have all kind of things that's protected. Everything that they have is protected. This 10 of Pentacles, even if you know this energy that I was speaking of, the Judas, let's call them the Judas, you know, are able to, in which they will be able to harm, you know, those that are of light. Innocent people, take from innocent people. They will be able to, but those unions are protected. They're not getting away with it. And that's why I said that they won't be making it out of 2024. Kick back. Right now, y'all need to, right now, chill. Source is saying chill, rest. You know what I'm saying? Think about everything that it is that you want to do for the future. Everything that you've worked up, the wisdom and the knowledge. Now it's time to bring everything together and do an overview, gather everything that you've had and what you don't want, drop it. Release it to nature. That's what nature is for. That's one of the things that nature is for us to release the things that's too heavy for us, this burden. Nature can take care of it, I promise you. They sitting up here creating destructive tornadoes and shit. That shit ain't natural. Those are not natural disasters, like I said earlier. But they're creating that. So nature can most definitely take what you may have that you no longer can carry, which can be a toxic family, a toxic environment, a toxic, you know what I'm saying? Something that was implanted in your heart, in your soul at a young age, which is, especially that street life shit. You know what I'm saying? That street life shit ain't, man, that shit for the birds, man. You got to know that your father was more than that. Come on, my father was more than that. And my father was in the streets, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Heavy. But I had to detach him from that myself because nobody else will. Oh, that's Isaac's daughter. That was my dad's name. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Isaac Yoder was this and this and that. But, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to get into the things that, he done done. But he was a good man, but he didn't took some people out. He did. My dad, he murdered a lot of people. And, growing up, I seen it. But what I can say that as a child, and children don't lie. What children see, they see. But what I did see is my father was a good man, and anything that he did, and this is coming from me, when he did something to somebody, he didn't do it because out of jealousy or hate or envy or greed. Why you turn the fucking light off? Or did it just turn off by itself? All the lights just turned off? Oh my goodness. All the fucking lights just turned off. Blackout. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go because clearly we're having a blackout. But like I said, like I was saying, he done done a lot of shit. And, that shit just threw me off, y'all. But another thing, too, I can't believe we just had a blackout. That's crazy. And it sounds like it's raining outside. It's raining outside. It was so nice yesterday. I told y'all I was in a whole nother fucking country, bro. It's so much shit going on since I got out here. It's so much stuff happening right now. But I'm gonna make it back home. Hold on, y'all. 7-7 is significant. Okay, there you go. Boom, it's back on. I'm like, what the fuck? What was this? Yeah, your shit just cut back on. Yeah, yeah, mine got cut off too, and I'm like, what the hell? I thought somebody was playing while they get. Shit, I'm like, oh, I know these niggas ain't finna try me. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, boy. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was just, cause I was thinking, I had thought about you too. I'm like, what is going on? Cause I leave everybody up in here. Shit. Okay, all right. I was just okay calling you back. Okay, all right.